you write down your affirmations. Give yourself 10 affirmations. Give yourself 10 positive things about yourself and speak it over yourself every single day. 10 positive things that you would love to see in yourself, and speak it over yourself every day. You are the strength of my life. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Nefertiti, and I'm back with another video. Hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. If you guys are returning subscribers, welcome back. Welcome on in, guys. Come on in. Hey, so there's a quote that I once heard from a wise person, and they said, people who seek approval in others is because they don't accept themselves. I know that we all can say we've done it. I mean, I'm sure that majority of the people in the world has seeked approval from somebody in their life, whether it be God, whether it be a friend, whether it be a boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, dad, father, a co-worker, boss, whatever the case may be. Okay, I had to relocate, y'all. Sorry, my nephew came up. But I believe that we all have done it, or if we didn't do it, we're in the process of doing it now, trying to seek approval in people. And what's wrong with that is that means we have an insecurity within ourselves. If we're looking for approval from everybody else, and we're not looking for approval in God, or just the fact that we are content with who we are because we love who we are, that's a problem. Because if we truly loved who we were and we were content with who we are, we're not going to seek approval in other people. Now, granted, we may care about people's opinions, especially if we care about them. Yeah, we may care about their opinions to a point, but we shouldn't seek their approval in everything, because everyone's not going to agree with what we do. Everyone's not going to like what we do. Everyone's not going to like you. And that's why it's important that you like yourself. And that's why it's important that you love yourself, because seeking approval is kind of like chasing a high. Some people may be like, oh my gosh, I love her. And some people be like, oh my gosh, I can't stand her. She's annoying. She talks too much. And if I allow the negative thoughts and the negative things that they say upset me, then guess what? It's going to ruin my attitude. I'm going to get sad. I'm going to be down. And if I'm too hyped over the fact that people are giving me positive feedback, I'm going to keep looking for that. I'm going to keep doing stuff so that way they'll keep on giving me positive feedback, because it's like a quick high. And sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get a good angle here. If we were to just love ourselves and accept ourselves, we won't be chasing a high. We won't be looking for people to approve us. We won't be looking for people to tell us that we look nice today. We won't be looking for approval for people to tell us that our hair is nice, that our hair looks nice. We're not looking for approval for folks to tell us that our body shape is beautiful. We're not looking for approval for folks to tell us how talented we are. We're not looking for approval for folks to tell us how great we drive or whatever we're doing. When you look for approval, when I tell you that's going to trickle down in everything in your life, every relationship and everything that you do, you're going to be looking for approval. You'll be doing things to sometimes people that look for approval, they do stuff to get attention. For example, there's some people in this world that just love to be loud. And they know that if they're loud, it's going to get them attention. And even though everyone may not approve of them being loud, they feel approved because they're getting attention from it. So they're seeking approval. They want someone to say something. They want someone to care about what they're doing. And that's an insecurity. That's an insecurity that we all should face. That's an insecurity that we all should work on. If you are that person that is seeking approval, I encourage you to go to God and ask God to show you where it started, so that way you can face it. Ask the Lord, Lord, where did this start? Why do I seek approval in others? Why do I feel like I have to be accepted by others? And I promise you, God will bring you back. He might bring you back to your childhood. He might bring you back to a time someone said something to you. God will take you back to where you're going to be taken back to so you can remember, dang, this is where it started. In order for us to like break strongholds over our lives, we have to get to the root of things. And that means we have to get to the root of why we do certain things. And once we get to the root of it, we have to face it. And we have to, if we have to go through a healing process to do it, if we have to get therapy, if we have to read some books, if we have to pray to God, ask for guidance, if we have to listen to some music to help us heal, if we have to write things down, we have to do what we have to do to face that issue. Because we don't want this stuff to keep trickling over to other relationships and to other parts of our lives. Because as we grow, God's going to continue to grow us, put us around different people, put us in different atmospheres, having other doors open for us. And you don't want to carry weight with you that you don't need to carry. It's best that you can take that stronghold off. And sorry for keep saying and. Take that stronghold off. That's why it's important to get to the root of it. And once you do, and once you figure out what it is, really work on it. Work on loving yourself. Work on approving yourself. Work on liking yourself. If you don't, do you know there's like a lot of y'all on here that don't love or like yourself? You think you do, but you don't. You don't. You don't. And I'm not trying to be negative, but I was one of them people that swore up and down that I love myself. But I was the same person that was letting people mistreat me and abuse me. I was the same person that was letting people talk to me any type of way. I was the same person that beat myself up every time I didn't do something right. I was the same person that doubted the gifts and talents that God gave me because I didn't love myself enough to see who I really am. To see the woman that God made me. I couldn't see that because I didn't love myself enough. I had to get to the point where I'm like, okay, I got to start loving myself. What does it really mean to love yourself? So that's for a whole nother video. But yeah, seeking approval has a lot to do with loving yourself and liking yourself. If you have to speak affirmations every day over yourself, I am strong. I am smart. I am a conqueror. I am going to have a clothing line. I am intelligent. I am beautiful. Choose the affirmations that you need. You can write them down. However they apply to your life. Speak them to yourself. But stop trying to see yourself in other people's eyes. It's important that we see ourselves in God's eyes. And so how can you do that? So how do I do that, Nefertiti? How do I see myself in God's eyes? Ask God. I'll be asking God, Lord, teach me how to see myself through your eyes. Show me what you see. I need to see what you see so that way I can move differently. So that way I can stop letting people abuse me. So that way I can stop putting myself down. So that way I can stop thinking that I'm less than. We allow people's opinions. We allow society's rules or opinions as well to dictate who we are and how we should move. And when you do that, you really, really seek approval. How many times have y'all seen people switch up who they are over and over and over again just to fit in with other people? They're looking for approval. If you see somebody that don't even know who they are and they're going with the trends, whatever's in, whatever's cool, whatever everybody else is doing, they do too, because they're seeking for approval. They want to fit in. They don't want to stand out. They want to be like everybody else. But why do they want to be like everybody else? Because they want to be approved. They want to feel like people like them. They want to be liked. But what does that have to do with why do we feel like that? Why do we do that? Because there's a deeper issue. It's always deeper. People tell me all the time, not all the time, but people do tend to tell me, oh, you're too deep. Oh, you just be thinking too deep. No. The problem is y'all don't think deep enough. That's the problem. Because I think deeper because there's always a root to something. Before anything becomes manifested or becomes that tree that blossoms with apples and stuff on it, there's always a root before it becomes the stem, before it becomes... And then once it's the stem, it grows into the tree, whatever. There's always a root. And I know that. it's always deeper than what we think it is. And we have to look at situations deeper than just the surface of them. And that's why the world follows what everybody else is doing. I always say this, 90% of the world are followers, 10% are leaders. The 90% do what everybody else does, what everybody else thinks is cool. For example, look at fashion. I love fashion. Don't get it twisted. I love shoes, clothes, fashion, glasses, hair, nails, all that. I'm into all of it. But what I noticed about fashion is once there's something that's trending and that a lot of people are wearing, then I'll see a lot more people wearing it because they see other people wearing it. Oh, I see that Beyonce has them shoes on. I'm going to go get them shoes. But I ain't gonna lie, some people do it because they like fashion and they truly think that's fashionable and they know how to rock it and they're gonna rock it a certain way. However, there are a majority of people who do it just because other people do it as well. Just because they see other people doing it. And so the whole world is out here seeking for approval. Everybody wants someone to tell them how good they are. Everybody wants to be uplifted. Everybody wants to feel good about themselves, of course. And you can. There's nothing wrong with that. We're supposed to. But in order to truly feel good about yourself, in order to really, really be joyful and genuinely happy on the inside, you got to face the insecurities that are holding you back. And I don't know what it is. Whatever it is for you, I'll tell you mine. I seeked for approval in like my parents and friendships when I dated guys. Why? Because I didn't think that I was enough. I didn't think that I was like beautiful enough. I didn't think that I was smart enough for people. I didn't think that I had enough money because some people have more money than me, and and I just didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel like I was worthy enough. But the problem was, I've always been. Why did I feel like that? Why did I feel like that? Because I didn't love myself enough. Because I didn't take the time to really be like, dang, like, I'm really a dope person. I'm really smart. I'm really kind. I'm this and I'm that. I'm always looking at everybody else and always comparing myself. When you get to comparing yourself, then you be like, I ain't like them. They better than me. Or I can't do it the way they do it. I can't do hair the way they do hair. I don't go through her body's better than mine. Why do I feel like that? Why am I saying that? Why would I say something like that? Why? Because again, I'm seeking for approval. Because again, there's an insecurity. And I don't feel like I'm enough. Because if I just completely love myself and I wasn't looking for approval, baby, I will walk out the door happy, swinging my hair, loving my body, loving who I am. And when a person tells me they don't like me, I'm cool with it. I'm not offended by it. When a person shows that they don't really care for me, when a person has something to say about me that's negative, she can't dress, that's okay, baby, because I love me. I love me. I can dress, honey. I got style, okay? I am smart. I am wise, all right? I am an inventor. I am a motivational speaker. I am an encourager, okay? Having that type of confidence. Here's homework for everybody. Y'all, this message is really like for all of us, me, you, the whole world, because God was dealing with me today about this. But here's some homework for all of us. Take the time to speak life into yourself, to speak positivity into yourself. If you don't think that you're worthy, if you don't think that you're beautiful, if you don't think that you're smart, if you don't think that you're anything, that you just a piece of scum, first of all, you're offending God, because God didn't never make nobody like that. He didn't make not one person on the earth that was just like a piece of scum. So you're offending him. But also, you don't realize what you're doing to yourself. You are great. You are awesome. You are loyal, you are patient, you are honest, and you don't need to be approved by other people to know that. You need to know that for yourself. And if you don't know that for yourself, speak it every day. Write down some affirmations of who you want to become, who you can see yourself being, and speak it every day. I am a millionaire. I am an honest person. I am a go-getter. I'm not easily offended. I am a stronghold breaker. You know me? I am a curse breaker. You write down your affirmations. Give yourself 10 affirmations. Give yourself 10 positive things about yourself and speak it over yourself every single day. 10 positive things that you would love to see in yourself, and speak it over yourself every day. And instead of looking at all the negative about yourself, look for the positive. And that's another thing. Write 10 positive attributes about yourself. Instead of looking at everything that you don't do right and how you don't look right and how you didn't work, how you was horrible at work, or you didn't pick up quickly on the dance routine. Instead of looking at all that negative, look at what you can do. Look at the good things that you do. Don't just focus on the negative. When you're so focused on the negative, it's hard to see anything good in yourself. It is. I don't mean to keep rambling, but I want to get this word out. When you focus on negative too much, it trains your mind to be like that. So a lot of us are negative and we're seeking for approval, and we have an insecurity because we amplify the insecurity. Y'all, I stutter. You usually hear that, right? You hear the stutter coming out. Sometimes I can't get my words out and I say, and I be saying, Lord, when you have me speaking for the people, I cannot be like this. Like, what is wrong with me? What's my problem? Instead of me saying, but Lord, I'm confident. But I don't mind being in front of 100 or 200 or 300 or 400, 500 people, and I'm still not shy. But I'm bold. But I have personality. So all the positive things about me outweigh that one negative thing. So just know that you are the bomb diggity. You got to believe that. But allow your positive attributes to outweigh your negative. Now you can work on your negative, work on them, do what you have to do to work on them and to become a better person, become a better version of yourself. But while you sitting here in the rut thinking that you ain't enough, you need to be reminding yourself that you are. And you need to remind yourself of all the great things that you are good at and that you can do, and that in the good characteristics that you do have. Okay? All right, y'all. That's it for y'all today. That's all. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the interviews that I have on the channel. So I hope you guys learn from it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and be sure to follow me on all my social medias, and follow me on my reaction channel as well. Okay? God bless you guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Okay?